Hello again, everybody. Welcome to my manga haul for July of 2025. So I'm going to be starting with the standard size releases I got this month, starting with Wolf's Daughter Volume 1 by Yuki Kodama through 7 Seas. Then we've got the final, or semi-final volume, I think, because I found out this is ending recently. Royal Tailor Clothier to the Crown, Volume 4. We've also got Otaku Elf, Volume 9. And we've got my favorite, one of my favorite series right now, Kageki Shoujo, Volume 14. Then we've got Imaginary, Volume 3. Next up, we've got Even Dogs Go to Other Worlds, Life in Another World with My Beloved Hound, Volume 5. My partner's book. Next, another first volume with BL Gamer Birth, My New Life as the Hero's Younger Brother by Kana Yui Hanaka and I think that's Shiue. I can't tell if that's Shiue or Shive. Anyways, and this is volume 1. Then we've got At 2500 in Akasaka, volume 4. That finishes off our standard size 7 Cs. We've got one release through One Piece Books with Tepeki Honeymoon, volume 1 by Mega Tanaka, the author of a series that I enjoyed, but I didn't like the age gap in Pearl Pink. That's what it is. Got a couple Square Enixes, starting with The Emperor's Caretaker, Volume 3. Then we've got Demons of the Shadow Realm, Volume 8. I'm excited this is getting an anime. I don't remember who it's through or if it's been announced who it's through, but it's pretty cool. We've got one release from Kuma with Haberdashery Ginmokusei, Part 1. And this is by the acclaimed Mamita, one of my favorite new BL artists. I say new as in newly released over in the West, because I think their works started coming over here either late last year or this year. Then we've got the acclaimed Old Man Yaoi itself, Kobaku, and I am excited to hopefully see more releases from Sono Michiru. I also got the special edition, so I got this cute little comic card with it. And I got this little sticker that very accurately describes their personalities. Next, I've got a couple standard size Kodanshas with an older release that I'm picking up, My Little Monster, Volume 2. And we've got Thunder 3, Volume 5. Next, we've got standard yen presses, starting with Shadow's House, Volume 9. Technically my partner's series, but I got into it after he started buying it. Next, we've got Lycoris Recoil, Volume 3. Not lastly. Next, we've got Honey Lemon Soda, Volume 9. Just realized Koboku's still peeking in over here. Let me just scoot that out of frame. Lastly, for yen press standards, we've got The Hitman Stands, Volume 1 by Rintaro Oshima. Which that name sounds familiar. I'm not sure where I've heard it before. Anyways, we've got a single Shonen Sunday with a first volume, Sumiki Ogami's Not So Ordinary Life, Volume 1. Oh, that's by Miyu Morishita. We've got a single, I think this is Viz Kids, or it's just a standard Viz, with Pokemon Horizon Sun and Moon, Volume 2, older pickup, and this completed the Horizon series. We've got another older pickup with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Volume 4, because my partner is very eclectic with picking up random series sometimes. Next, we're getting into the Shonen Jumps with One Piece Volume 109. Then we've got let me do my two normal releases for this month for Shonen Jump. We've got Dark Gathering Volume 14. And we've got Blue Box, Volume 16. Then the older releases we got were Juni Taisen Zodiac War, Volumes 1, 2, and 3. Series my partner's been on the lookout for a long time, but we just finally found them at a good price, so he's finally able to start picking them up. I'm going to set aside the older releases for Shoujo Beat and then come back to those in a minute. First of all, we've got Tamon's B-Side, Volume 8. Of course, this is the Shoujo Beat section. Then we've got Red River, volumes 10 through 12, aka the 4th omnibus, I believe. So I've read it because it's got that indentation that these smaller omnibuses get whenever you read. Next, we've got Otaku Vampire's Love Bite, volume 4. We've got My Special One, volume 10. I believe the next one is going to finish up this series. And we've got a long time coming release, finally getting the 2nd volume of Fushigi Yugi Byako Senki. I think the series is on hiatus for a very long time. I'm not entirely sure what happened when it started getting released again. It just kind of happened. I didn't really hear any news about it, but I'm happy to get more of Watsuse's work continued. Eventually I'll read the Fushigi Yugi series. Not exactly on my priority list because there's like 4 series I need to read. Anyways, we've got 5 older pickups from Shoujo Beat with Yona of the Dawn 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Then we're going to get into some oversized Viz, aka the Viz Sigs, starting with an older release of Yurisa Yatsura, Volume 2. We've got a regular release of Trillion Game, Volume 6. And then that next couple are regular releases. Tokyo Alien Bros Volume 3, and this is the final volume of this series by the creator of Hiro Yasumi. We've got Steel the Celestial Shadows Volume 7, another series I really want more people to start checking out and reading. It's a really, really good series. Another older release snuck in here with Sneeze by Naoko Urasawa. This is a short story collection. We've got the gigantic My Name is Shingo Volume 5. This is the 2nd to last volume of this series. And I don't think we have any other Umez series lined up to start releasing after this finishes. But if there are, I'm going to be picking them up. I'm trying to collect all of Umez now. I don't think there's too many English releases I don't have at this point. I don't have the Drifting Classroom, but I can't think of any others that I don't have. Anyways, we got Insomniacs After School Volume 10 next. Then we've got 5 older releases of Hell's Paradise, which I started picking up because I'd want the box set if we hadn't already started picking up the singles, but since we're picking up the singles, I might as well just do it. We've got Hell's Paradise Volume 6, 7, 8, 12, and then the final volume 13, meaning we only have volume 9 left till we're finished collecting the series. The only other series that's getting a box set that I'm actually getting rid of the singles for is Nana, and that's because I was going to just stick with the singles till I saw that it's not getting a box set, it's getting new editions. Anyways, the new editions for Nana are just gorgeous, and I love the spine art on them, and I have to get them, so I need to justify getting them by getting rid of the singles that I already have for Nana. Anyways, next we've got Full Night Volume 5. Then we've got the semi-final volume of Fist of the North Star, Volume 17. We've got Partners Series, Destroy All Humans, They Can't Be Regenerated, Volume 4. Then we've got The Climber, Volume 2. Same thing happening with this, a little bit of warping on the middle of the spine. But this one's not as bad because Climber's a faster read. Got some older releases with After God, Volume 1. Partner decided to start picking this series up, so we'll see how long it takes before he actually picks up more of them. And then we went kind of crazy because all of 20th Century Boys that we didn't have were on sale at a store for cheaper than we can get them other places. So we got 20th Century Boys 1 through 6. Gonna kind of display them like this because they're too unwieldy to pick up and show each one of. Hope they're not still in frame when I move them. Cool, they're not. All right, next up we've got Vagabond, Volume 3 in the Deluxe Edition. That's the last of the Viz releases. Next, we've got one release from Denpa. We finally have Short Game by Mitsuru Adachi, the author of another Cross Game. The author of Cross Game, and I believe I was introduced to their work from the Rumiko Takahashi short story collection, Came the Mirror. where in the very end of this collection, they had a section with talking about Mitsuru Adachi. And I enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to reading Cross Game after reading this, but I'll save more details for that until later. We've got 2 vertical releases. These are older releases, Flowers of Evil Volume 3 and Volume 4, leaving it with only 1 volume left for me to be finished collecting that series. We've got Kodansha next with Senpais and Otoko Noko, My Cross-Dressing Classmate by Pom, Volume 1. We've got Rent a Girlfriend, Volume 31. Then we have Nina, the Starry Bride, Volume 10. Next up is My Noisy Roommate, The Roof Over My Head Comes with Monsters and a Hottie, Volume 3. A lot of Kodansha this month. We've got Medalist, Volume 9. Then we've got my favorite series currently, aside from One Piece, In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, Volume 8. We've got Gachi Akuda, Volume 7. Lastly, for Kodansha, we've got The Dashing Zaddy and His Icy Protege, Volume 2. And we're getting into a bunch of 7 Seas releases, starting with The Titan's Bride, Volume 7. Next up, the full Yuri collection. I don't know why they call it that, the complete Yuri collection of SHWD. Now, this series only released 1 single over here before they decided to not publish the rest of it and then release it all in an omnibus. So I'm just going to be getting rid of the single. It's really weird. I don't like when companies do that. It hasn't happened much, but it's a bit annoying because it just kind of makes that first single volume pointless to have. Anyways, next up, we've got Punch Drunk Love, Volume 3, also through 7 Seas. Next, we've got My Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked, Volume 6. Then we've got the final volume of My Sister Took My Fiancé and Now I'm Being Courted by the Beastly Prince, and that's Volume 4. Then we've got Last Game, Volume 9, coming to its end very soon here. We've got another debut volume by Hideo Yamamoto. This is probably his most well-known work, at least in the States, Ichi the Killer. This is Volume 1. So now we've got Ichi the Killer and Hikari Man ongoing at the moment, with the only one being finished being Homunculus. Next, we've got Don't Call It Mystery, Volumes 13 to 14. The Seminal Mystery by Yumi Tamura that hopefully is going to be able to start selling well, but I really don't know what's going to happen with the market. Next, we've got another debut volume from Pandania, the acclaimed cat comic creator, Cats with Jobs, Volume 1, with a cat sticker sheet at the very end, which, let me see if I can get to it. Yeah, just stickers of these little cats here. I believe this is the sticker sheet, yeah. So if you want to take the stickers and put them on things, I don't really like putting stickers on too many things, but maybe I will. Next, we've got Tog Oni, Volume 6, and this is starting the Yen Press section. Then we've got The 3 Body Problem, Volume 3. And this is, of course, the Manga edition. Next is Not So Wicked Stepmom, Volume 6. Then we have the final volume of Coffee Moon, and this is Volume 6. It's been a while since we had the last one, so the series is finally completed. Next up, we've got one more debut volume with The 13th Footprint by Kei Sanabe, Volume 1. And this is a manga, but it's actually hard print. And it's kind of similar to how some of the light novels are, where it's a hardcover, but it's not like a big deluxe edition or anything. It's kind of odd, but there's, I think, one other example of this I know of. And the last release, oh god, my pads just went crazy there. And the last release for this month is Ubelblot, the deluxe edition, Volume 3. I don't know if Yen Press is ever going to do anything about the misprint on the first volume, but I guess we'll have to wait and see if they do anything or if they just choose to ignore it. So I'm going to talk about some trinkets next. First of all, I got this little Hello Kitty from a blind box that I impulsively bought. She's got a little sushi that she can put in her hand. Very cute. I think I pulled a second one and it was my partner's favorite character, so I just gave that one to him. It's a Bachako. I think his little friend fell. I need to look for his little friend. But anyways, we've got Hangyodan on a bench right here. Very cute. Let me just take one quick second. Oh, yeah. I never remember the name of his friend, but his little friend here, the octopus. Ah! I'm not very dexterous with these paws, as I'm sure people who've watched this for a while know. And then, of course, the big thing that I got, which was a real steal at my local used bookstore, and this is a 1/4 scale figure. And I feel terrible for not remembering names, but she's the detective from Danganronpa Danganronpa 1. I'm trying to not display her in a way that's super, that's super risque, but I mean, she is in a bunny suit. She is very large. Oh no. I'm just going to scoot that to the side. I'm going to put that back on later. Just pretend like y'all never saw that. Anyways, I will talk to everybody later in the month for my reading log. Hopefully it'll be out sooner rather than later. This first one, it took me a while to get filmed because I was spending the first several days of the month putting together a one-piece Lego set. But yeah, that's everything for me. So y'all have a good day and hope y'all keep reading.